Let's talk about running form. This can be a really big topic, and it's a common question that I get from people who are trying to get into running, and it makes a big difference. The most common mistake that we see runners make is overstriding. So they're reaching out, trying to take big steps because it makes you go faster, right? Or it feels like it does. But when you overstride, you tend to hit on your heel, and it almost does the opposite. It creates a stopping effect every single time your foot strikes the ground. So it slows you down, and that also puts a lot of force up through your body that can start to cause you problems up the chain. So what we like you to do to keep your form with running, to keep you safer and to be more efficient, is to do smaller, faster steps and keep those legs under you a little bit more. So we keep your chest up as much as you can, but a little bit of a forward lean will help with that momentum to propel you forward. And then instead of striding out and hitting on my heel, I'm going to try to keep my legs under me a little bit more and hit more in the middle part of my foot or towards the ball of my foot. So I'm really going to kick in my calf muscles with that. And I'm really going to focus on trying to get my hamstrings to kick in as well. So proper form is going to look a little bit like this. Versus wrong form with overstriding. You can see how I hit much more on my heels as I take those bigger steps. Another great thing to think about is trying to keep your feet quiet. So every time your foot hits the ground, you're trying to hear as little bit of a slap as you can. And if you're hitting on your midfoot to the front of your foot, that tends to happen, but that will also help you kick your core in a little bit more as well. Let's talk about breathing. Have you ever gotten a side stitch while you're running or exercising? It's super common. And one way to help avoid that is to use the right breathing technique. One thing that I recommend is to try to keep your breath in a rhythm, something like 2 breaths in followed by 2 breaths out. That can help keep some of those spasms or side stitches from happening and also help support you at the core a little bit better. My favorite way personally to breathe is to do 2 breaths in and 1 long breath out. That helps keep you in that rhythm and helps support you more. Your breath should match your effort. It shouldn't feel forced and should be nice and light, just to match what you're doing with your feet. If you've got questions along the way, you can call the rehab department and we're happy to talk through things on the phone. We can bring you in and assess you if we need to, but definitely shout us out and let us know how things are going.